CG Things.
What is up, you guys? My name is Tex and this is my channel, Yup, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Things. And today at my locals, my team went crazy, all of us on the top of the board. Today I wanted to go over my teammate Rodney's build for his OG Broly. And he got second place basically, because there's 3 first places and then a couple second places. So here's his second place Dark Broly build, 2-0 or 2-1.
OG Broly.
Oh,
Yeah,
OG Broly. OG Broly.
He plays Dark Broly
OG
too.
Broly's,
So.
I do play.
I'm talking about. I'm over here
We
thinking
just
about
trying to
myself.
play. We just trying to play Dark Broly, bro.
This particular deck is something Tim and I have been teching for a minute, just to see if we can get it to work. There have been some builds out here that do run a lot of different, like the Goku that comes in when they discard a card, so on. I like to play mine a little bit differently, so I don't use any of those dudes. Leader, BT1, a lot of players may not be used to this card because it is a set 1 leader. This leader attacks, each player discards a card. There's no drawing, you just discard a card.
Has to attack leader though.
Has
right?
to attack leader. Cannot attack battle cards. I like to use this to attack leader cards and unisons, specifically. If I'm drowning hands and you play a unison, thank you. Because I'm going to go right at it.
And you still drop.
Awaken side.
What's his awakening ability?
It's just draw 2.
Sweet.
Draw 2 on Awaken. Awaken side, auto draw a card when he attacks. Then each of you discard a card again, and then your opponent chooses a card on their field and places it in their drop. So this could range from battle card to field card, because field cards are on the battlefield. Yep. So the mirror is going to be a problem. Hopefully you never have to play the mirror. If you do, on your side deck, try to run one of those promo Zarbons, just so you can bounce it back and keep running it. To get into the heart of the deck is going to be your Demonic Restraints and the ISR Broly. You definitely want to run at 3 here. It's a good number. Never had a problem seeing it. I always see this. I don't want to see this, but I do see this.
Buy these now.
Yeah, they're $12 a pop right now. With Battle Evolution or Evolution Battle, they're going to go up because it's getting support.
Broken card.
Leader swings on the Unawakened side. Just pitch this card. If you're successful in finding this card in your deck, you can pull 2 life. It helps with your awakening, because with this deck, you do want to awaken as soon as possible, so you can do the field control and hand control at the same time. For Unison package, you have to run these cards. You cannot run less. You have to run 4. The Unison is going to be your flavor. I did test with the Demigra with my team. They started going after my Demigra to get my life gone.
It's trash.
So
it's trash.
I had to pull it. This guy, with the amount of 1-drops the decks run, the ability to kick a combo to stop rivals, things like that. And then just the triple attack. It's plus 5 triple attack, very valuable. The biggest thing is a 15k body. So if you get this out turn 2, it's going to sit there unless your opponent combos, and you want them to rip cards. So
and who told you to put that in over Demigra?
it's there, right?
I'm telling you.
So
we
I don't know why
tried
you
Demigra. We tried the Goku nonsense, and we tried all the stuff that shout out Attack on Productions. I saw their build. We tried all that. It just doesn't work for him personally.
Yeah, I can't. To me, it didn't click in my mind, and I play this a lot more control than I do like aggro. So this guy is, to their point, absolutely. I prefer this guy myself. You can use Demigra, it's fine. This guy, we're very familiar with him. You're very familiar with this. No explanation necessary.
Dormant needs to be,
Staple Green.
needs to be a 4.
The 1-drops in the deck just to fuel the Bardock and your searches and fun discards.
Always discarding with
Are these boys. I was running the Paragus Super Combo, but again, Josh really helped me pointing this out and saying, hey, pay 1, play this. If you don't have a dude for your Bardock, there you go, 2 cards. Would recommend this over the Paragus. You have to have 4 of these. This dude interacts with the Demonic Restraint, where you pop the Demonic Restraint to draw a card, and the Demonic Restraint pulls itself again, plays it, and then you can pull life to help with the awakening if you're not awoken at that point. But this guy is invaluable. I mean, you're going to draw 3 to 4 cards a turn, depending on how many you have out. This Bulma is super important because not only can this Bulma search any of these, it can also search your Unison. So if you're good with starting here, and you don't have a Unison in hand, top 5 for Unison, you're probably going to find one, as this is a 50-card deck. So it's pretty consistent. Broly's, of course, we're just using it to search more Broly's. Yep. That's his only job in the deck. And Paragus, to die by Paragus.
Hopefully the collectors don't buy out that stamped Paragus. Don't do it.
The next card I run is just going to be Draft Box Amasu. Made the most sense because I'm running 4 of the Friezas. So, indestructible, attacks, 20k, drop a card. Speaks for itself.
It's $60 for a reason.
Yeah.
It's worth.
Cell Kamehameha I'm kind of iffy about.
Say no
nice.
more.
I dropped that to 2 on my build.
Yeah, I like it,
Nah, dude, 3.
but it's... I'm going to keep it at 3, I think. Just because I do get some fun use out of it when I just get to pluck a card from hand, and it might be the card that saves my butt, you know?
Well, I mean, how many times did you use that card and you would combo it, like, for 3, you had 3 energy, you couldn't do anything, but you just sell Kamehameha and I already had, like, five cards in hand.
Yeah.
And he would literally just use that card just to be like, oh, okay.
Let's pull some cards.
Just pull some stuff instead of, like Ribrianne.
Shocking Death Ball, just for the negate, 2-drop kill. Then you can play it for free if necessary by pulling a life. Rebrand, I believe 3 is a good number. I use this consistently. If the things are in the drop and they've got 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand, I mean 2 energy, I'm not doing anything until about, turn 4. So keep their hand low in defense. This guy, there's a couple ways you can get him out. With this particular guy, you can pay 3 with the demonic restraint, and you can just play him out. You get to pick the 2 cards. You don't get to see their hand, but you get to pick the 2 cards to release. Or you can play him out with this guy. You get to turn 4, send the demonic to the drop, and then you can send a 6 or less Broly to the battlefield. One important thing to note is the demonic restraint. If you do it that way, if you play this guy, you will not get the demonic restraint back. The demonic restraint only comes back to an established battle card on the field or the leader card ability. Since this is an off play, the demonic restraint goes, so try to make this your killing turn if you're using that. The last card in the deck is going to be...
Ooh, big boy money
Broly.
right there. $1,000.
He's, again, you got the Paragus, you got the ISR, pretty consistent. Pay 4, pop this off. 6 drop comes down. You got the Paragus dude. Pop this off. He'll come down. Activate his trigger first, so that you discard your hand and draw off the Paragus. And you still got these bodies on board ready to go. Presumably it's a paced game, so you should be able to keep their hand low and keep your defenses up. A lot of the time I'll sit at 12 cards in hand and my opponent might sit at 4 or 5. Today was pretty fun, and this isn't about like trying to do something meta or anything like that. This is a really fun rogue deck. You can take it to your locals and really annoy some people. Like even today, going 2-1. Round 1 was Vegex.
Man, I caught the game-ending play for that turn, and it was hard to watch for the Vegex player. It looked like it hurt. He was giving a card just to take a card, giving a card just to take a card.
Yeah, because Vegex don't draw.
No. So his hand was gone the entire game. He played out a Demigra, which eliminated his warp, and then I freezed it. So it immediately goes away. Yes, he's going to kill my Frieza because it sends a card to the warp, but the Demigra's gone. He did that again on turn 3. He had like 5 cards left in deck, no drop. There was no reshuffling at that point. Yeah, it was really bad.
That's sad.
Round 2 was Turles. Really fun match. I just kept his hand down to maybe like 2 or 3 cards the entire time. Round 3, I got mopped by Sin. Shout out to Mike Washington. It was still a very fun match. I was just turned 3. I was getting some cards out of his hand, but that triple strike came for the booty, so it didn't end well. But overall, it was really fun. I got a couple promo packs out of it, and very, very enjoyable experience. I highly recommend this deck, this leader. Get your demonic or your demonic restraints while you can.
They're only $15 right now.
The evolution battle is going to add a 1-drop and a 4-drop that brings out the 7-drop for free, and it's just going to be nuts. So, yeah,
It's gonna be like Majin Vegeta.
that's my profile.
all over.
Alrighty, thank you, Gerard. I hope you guys like this video. If you know there's buttons down there for me, go ahead, go down there, hit them, subscribe, like, and drop me a comment. See you guys in the next video.